Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hey now, it's your girl ChonitaNicole, and welcome to Do Dream On if you're new, and if you're already a dreamer, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Okay, I'm so excited to talk to you about these socks that I made. Let me show you really quickly. So first we have our Detroit Lions. Stand up Detroit, and then these are extra special. These are our breast cancer warrior socks. Okay, yes, so if you like this design, you can get it from my shop. This is my girl. You could go to Do Dream On Etsy shop and you can grab her. She's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to show you today how I sublimated on those, and then at the end I'm going to talk about how you can sell these. I literally posted a video, I posted a photo of these socks, and when I tell you I have so many orders for these are great sellers. Okay, like absolutely great socks. People look, I didn't even know that people was gonna love socks this much. Like, people are blowing me up about these socks. So I'm going to give you a few tips on how you can sell them, etc. But let me show you how I made them. If you're interested in purchasing these socks, the blanks, because they are sublimation blanks, you can go to my heat transfer warehouse link down in the description, and I'll talk about that later too. But if you're interested, stay to the end. I'll talk about how you can get these. I'll talk about how you can sell these, and just the extra little tips y'all know how I do. So if you love it here, please make sure you're subscribed and make sure that you click that notification bell so you can know when my videos go up. Okay, so let's just jump right into the video. I'll show you how I designed them in Canva. I'll show you how I sublimated them, how you can sell them, where you can get them, all the tea. So let's go. Okay guys, we are of course inside of Canva. So what we're going to do is go to custom size. We're going up, it's already loaded. We're going to make sure that this says inches, and we're going to put 5 inches in width, 9.8 inches in height, and then we would select create a design. So that's how it would look. It's already created though, so what we're going to do is recreate this image for the socks and this image as well for the socks. Okay, so let me show you how I would do that. It would be the 5 inches in width and 9.8 in height, and the only thing I did was I went to elements and then I put in gray. And then this element came up. I selected that element. I right clicked it and I put set image as background. All right, so that's how I got that image. And then I went to my uploads. I actually just Googled Detroit Lions, Detroit stand up. We not getting into that. We know what it is. And what I did was I selected Detroit Lions PNG on Google. Once the image came in, I just let it resize, and then I selected that helmet, and then we're going to just let that image load really quickly. Okay, so it loaded, and then we have these little helmets, and what we're going to do is just duplicate them. So what I do when I'm designing is I always make things larger. You guys kind of know that by now if you've been watching me. If you're new here, welcome. But what I do is I always make things a little bit larger so that I can have more wiggle room. Okay, so when I say a little bit larger, I'm meaning the design space. So when you're designing things like this, what you want to do is make sure that the side is not too close to the sides or the top or the bottom, because this image is going to be a little bit larger than what I actually need. So I wouldn't make anything this close or that close, because I know that technically this is not really going to be going all the way to the edge. So you just want to be mindful of when you're designing. You could just put the little helmets anywhere that kind of makes sense within a certain area. Like I said, you wouldn't put it all the way down here because we know that's just a little bit of extra wiggle space. Okay, so once you get them however you want them set up, it's completely up to you. I always just try to make things look professional and neat. That's kind of my designing style, because I want, when someone wears something, I want it to look like, okay, they got this from the store. Now, you can't sell these particular ones because of copyright. However, you can make them and give them away as gifts. Okay? All right, so that's fine for me. And then for this design, the only thing that I did was I went to Elements and I searched pink. That's not pink. I searched pink. Oh, that would have been cute because it has like the gradient, but that's not the one I picked. All right, and then I set it as the background. I went to my uploads, and then I went to this image and I just made sure that it was in the middle. It wasn't really a lot of resizing or anything, luckily, with these, because that kind of fit perfect. So I just put it up just a little bit because I know that the bottom part was going to be the color already. So that's literally all I did for these. And then once I did, I had another helmet there. So I had 6 on the top and 6 on the bottom. Okay, so once I did these, the only thing I did was I downloaded them as a PNG image, okay? I downloaded them and then I uploaded them into Silhouette Studio. So let's go into Silhouette Studio. Once inside of Silhouette Studio, I printed them out on an 11 by 17 paper, okay? And I made sure they were 5 inches in width and actually 9.75 inches in height, okay? So that's what I did for both of the images. 5 inches in width, 9.75 in height, and then I printed them out. Now, I have my presets already saved so that everything is mirrored, because when you do sublimation, you have to mirror the images. So my presets are already saved, and I went ahead, printed them out with my Epson Workforce 7720, and then let's go ahead and meet me at my table. Okay, so here are my socks. Here's my jig, and what you do is you put the socks over the jig to get the correct measurement, okay? So you slide it, and the more you do this, the easier it'll get. Okay, so once you get it over the jig, then you measure. And you see the sock on the jig is about 4.25, but you need it to cover the whole thing. So that's why I'm going to do 5, because I want to make sure it's completely wrapped around. Okay, you want to make sure it's completely over the whole image. All right, and then the measurement of this is about 8.25. So I always give a little wiggle room. So I'm gonna do, I really could do probably like 9.5. But yeah, so I'm actually gonna do like 9.75. I really could have did it shorter, but the more you play around, the more you know. So the next time I'll probably do 9.5. Okay? So that's how you get the measurements. Okay, so now I have the socks covered up with the jig. I printed the images out with my Epson Workforce 7720. Now you do lint roll. Now I don't show you every time I do it in the video, but you want to lint roll both sides, okay? You don't want any lints or specks or anything to show up on the socks. So now that that is all set, I do have my heat press at 400 degrees. I will be pressing these for 35 seconds on each side, okay? So I do want you to know that. And what I did was I took my heat transfer tape there and then I lined it up at the bottom, and I'm going to show you later on exactly how I do that. But I did that because of the extra wiggle room. Now, if you want like exact, you may not have to do that, but I always go above a sublimation. That's just how I do it. Everyone does things differently, okay? Like I always say, it's multiple ways to skin a cat. So right here, I'm just making sure that it's aligned. Now, this is not, it's a sock, so it's not a perfect straight across line. So that's why I'm taking 2 of the pieces of tape and it kind of curves, so I'm making sure they're kind of curved around there. All right, so that's what I'm doing now. Make sure it's as close as possible, not on the actual white portion of the sock, but you know, on the blue side. Now you want to make sure when you're putting the sock on that you don't put it upside down. So I'm just making sure that the helmets are going to be too high or too low. Remember, I talked about that when designing it. And then I want to make sure that all of the design is actually going to be on the front of the white sock. Now I'm taking that heat transfer tape, and that's the Cricut heat transfer tape, and I'm putting it on the side so that the sides of the socks can be covered. Now, Silky Socks provides you with this press guide, and so I'm letting you know that we're doing 400 degrees for 35 seconds for those particular type of socks. I think that's a really cool guide because it lets you know, depending on what you're using, the temperature and the time. So now I do want to protect my heat press, so I made sure I put butcher paper on the top and of the bottom of sublimation, because as you're gonna see, some of the sides will have some of the ink because my image is just a little bit larger. All right, so this is for 35 seconds, and then we're going to go ahead and see how it turned out. This was the first time ever sublimating on Silky Socks, so I was really excited. I took the butcher paper off. You can see some ink is on there. You cannot reuse your butcher paper, okay? You only can use it once. At least on the top. So it depends on how you want to do it, because a couple times on here I just reuse the bottom one, but you don't want to do that. Like if you're selling these, you don't want to do that because the ink can transfer again. But baby, look at these colors. Stop playing. This is Cosmo ink, Asa paper, Silky Socks. This looks so good, y'all. Look how vibrant these colors are. But look at that blue. That looks absolutely amazing. Silky Socks, stop playing with us. These look really, really good. I was so happy with them. And look at the ink release. It did so well. Y'all, I absolutely love these socks. I took the tape off, and so you see why that tape there. I'm going to show you one where I don't put the tape so you can see how it looks. But look how good that looks. No filters, no color, no nothing. It's the bomb. So what you do is, once you have that insert, people call it an insert or a jig. Once you have that on there, you roll the socks so that it can look seamless. So I'm rolling the sock, making sure none of the helmets or the designs I don't want are going to be on the back of it. And it is a little bit hot, so take your time with this. Don't burn yourself or anything. I actually have heat gloves, so you guys can use heat gloves to be as safe as possible. And I'm rolling it so that the gray, when I put the gray on the other side, it can look seamless. And it won't be any lines or anything like that. So you roll that, and I'm switching out that butcher paper so it won't mess up. I know sometimes I was going fast and later on I may have not done it, but make sure you switch out your butcher paper. Make sure you lint roll the other side as well. I had lint rolled both sides already. And then what I'm doing is, like I said, I make sure the ink is on the other side of the insert. People call it inserts or jigs. It's up to you. And I'm going to put tape on the bottom again. And then I'm going to place it on the top of it and then sublimate it again. We'll go ahead and fast forward that part. But once again, making sure the tape's on there, making sure the tape's on the side, butcher paper on top. 400 degrees for 35 seconds, and then we're gonna see if it came out right, y'all. Let's see. Actually, I let this sit for a second. I didn't move it directly. Okay, so when you sublimate, you want everything to make sure that it's penetrating the substrate. So the sock is a substrate. So I waited for a second. When I sublimate, I give it a second to make sure that I don't move it too quick so it could ghost or anything like that. So I just give it a second to set inside of the materials. I've learned that helps a lot. Let it cool down so you won't burn yourself, etc. So I just give it kind of a couple minutes, and then we go ahead and do the big reveal. So let's see how it turned out. Yes, sir. Those look so good. This looks so good, y'all. And it's completely covered. Y'all see that? Completely covered. This is so cute. I just don't know how sublimation is so good, y'all. Sublimation is so good. I wanted to turn it so you guys could see it that way, but sublimation is just amazing. Every time I do something, I still get blown away. Like, sis, you've been doing sublimation for the longest, and every time, yes, every time it blows my mind. So I'm taking the other insert, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put it on here. I think I'm going to fast forward this really quick, and I'm just showing you how you slide it on the jig. You want to be careful not to like hurt yourself on the side of it because it is cardboard. So make sure that you're sliding it up, and you don't want to bend it too. So make sure when you're sliding it up, you don't hurt your fingers and you don't bend it because it is cardboard. And you can use these cardboard ones, I think about 20 times, I think they said, before it's kind of like, you got to buy some more. All right, so as you saw, I did put the tape on the bottom of the pink again. That pink is pretty light, so I think that's going to blend really good. I wanted to make sure that the word warrior wasn't cut off. That is my image. You can get it on Do Dream on Etsy shop. And then I just wanted to make sure everything was in the right position of the socks. All right, so we're going to go ahead, make sure it's in the right position. We're making sure that it's taped down. We're going to make sure that we leave it sitting for a couple seconds, and let's see how it turned out. Oh, it looks so pretty. Oh, this looks so good. Look at these colors. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. This looks so good. I got to bring you in, right? Y'all know that's what I'm about to do. Look at it. Look, y'all can even see the colors on her eyeshadow, okay? The colors of her eyeshadow are popping. Look at that melanin, baby. Stop. It is so cute. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead, roll it over like I did before. You want to make sure that, once again, you flip it over and you roll it over to make sure that it can be a seamless continuation of the design, making sure that you don't get the words or anything like that. But yeah, so that's how we do it. And then that's how we keep doing it. I think I'm just going to fast forward it because I wanted to do one sock at a time because I hadn't done it with these socks and these designs before. I am going to show you how, when you don't use the tape with the measurements I use, how that looks as well. I do want to say that you can get these Silky Socks on my heat transfer warehouse link. These socks are really amazing. They feel really good and they sub wonderful. Okay, now look at that. Look, you can see, that's how you know it's sub good, when you can see it through the actual
While we
paper.
wait for that, I'm going to go ahead, let that ink settle, and take it off so we can see how it looks, because we got to put the other sock on there. Look how good this sock looks. Look how good this sock looks. It looks so good, y'all. It's so good. I love it. All right, let's peel it off.
So I am going to fast forward it, and then we're going to see the finished product of both of the socks. Just a couple tips though while we wait. Make sure, like I said, you're taking your time. Make sure that your measurements are good. And see, this is the one where I didn't put the tape on the bottom on purpose. So I'm going to show you what happens when you don't put the tape on the bottom and the measurements are just a little bit larger. So y'all see, I was spinning, I'm letting it cool off, but I want to show you really quick what it actually looks like when you don't put the tape. You see that? You see how the gray went inside of the blue? So make sure y'all use the tape, and you guys can, for the socks, you don't have to put it as large as I did, okay? So let's just look at it. You see that difference right there?
Now, there is a difference when I didn't put the tape. So I'm going to put the tape. So I just wanted to see if it was a difference. It wasn't on this one, but on this one, it was a difference when I did not put the tape. Okay, so this is where I'm putting the tape. So it's not actually on the white, but it's not fully, it's, you know, it's just enough space right here, okay? So yeah, I want to show you guys the differences with the tape and not using the tape with the measurements I use. So that's why I said I would do it at like the 9.5 and definitely use the tape. The 9.75 was just a little bit larger, but it still turned out great. Look at those colors, y'all. I love this. I really, really love this. You guys, these came out way better than I even expected, just to be honest. I am in love with these. Oh my goodness. Absolutely love them. Love how they turned out. Okay, so the one thing that was different was this one when I didn't put the tape. So always put the tape because you can tell the difference. I just wanted to do it just to see. And this is without the tape, this is with the tape. Definitely use the tape, okay? The heat transfer tape. But other than that, and I did that on purpose just to see so that you guys wouldn't have to do it. So now you guys can know. But these came out literally perfect. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. This is my clip art. You can find it at Do Dream on Etsy shop. I just designed these in Canva. I love them. The sides are perfect. Look at that. Seamless. Seamless. Look at that, y'all. We did it. Okay, so now let's get to talking. This is so cute. Okay, do we love these socks? If we love these socks, say we love these socks down in the description, okay? If y'all love them, say we love these socks. All right, let's just, this detail. Look at these socks, y'all. These came out so good, so vibrant. I mean, I am literally impressed. Seriously, Silky Socks. I did some socks last year around Christmas time. You guys can watch that video. These, the way this sublimates, the way these colors pop, it's amazing. Absolutely in love. So let's go ahead and break this down. So really quickly, a lot of people always talk about pricing. Pricing is something that I always tell people that you have to be comfortable with your price. I saw something, a saying or quote or something a couple days ago, and I don't remember it exactly, but it went something like this. You could get a water bottle is $1 at the store. It is $3 at a club. It's $5 at an airport, but it's the same water bottle. So I say that to say this. You have to be comfortable with your price, with how you present your business. You have to have self-esteem and confidence in your products. If you know these socks are the bomb, which these socks are the bomb. If you know they're the bomb, you know you're putting your work, your designs, your heart on, everything in them, then you price accordingly, okay? Who told these people they could sell the same $1 water bottle for $5 and people are buying it, right? So just make sure that you're pricing your things accordingly to you and your standards. I actually searched, I went on Etsy, and I see people sell socks anywhere from $12 to $20, and I actually saw people sell Sublimation Socks for a little bit more. So if you're selling your socks, you want to put into consideration the sublimation ink, the paper that you're using, sublimation paper, the butcher paper, your time, the wear and tear on your heat press, the wear and tear on your computer. You want the price of the socks. These particular socks, they have different ones. You can check out a website, and I'm gonna throw the website up probably now. Okay guys, so if you want to get these socks, you guys can use my Heat Transfer Warehouse affiliate link down in my description. And y'all, this page is just so cute. Y'all know I designed this inside of Canva, right? Yes. Anywho, and then what you can do is you can search sublimation, and then you can go straight to Silky Socks, and then you can grab the socks that I have. You can grab the inserts and everything. And then they have other things as well. So many cool things that they have, and I'll be doing more sublimation projects using some of these as well. But go ahead, grab y'all socks right before Christmas, right before Black Friday. Get this stuff, y'all, so y'all can have it in stock. Do you understand me? Okay? But that's how you would get it. You can use my affiliate link down in the description below. Grab y'all socks. I posted this and people want some of these already, especially those breast cancer ones. Like, I have orders already for them. So these are popping. Okay. So these particular socks are going for $4.50. Okay. So you want to make sure the price that you're paying for the socks, you're getting that back. Like I said, the ink, the paper, different things like that, your time, your shipping, things like that, you have to put into consideration. So people are selling them anywhere from $12 to $20. So that's the price point that you may want to put yourself in, depending on the detail, the time, etc. Okay, so if you were going to ask that, I hope that you watch that part and that you know where you can price range your socks. And yeah, so if you guys have any more questions, if you guys want to go into more detail, you guys know I do offer one-on-one consultations. If you don't know, now you know. And you guys can email me at dodreamon3@gmail.com. We could get you ready for the holiday season. We could get you ready just for your business, period. Okay, so just let me know. But that concludes everything for today, and that's a wrap. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, holla at your girl. If you have not already joined our Facebook group, Crafty Queen Dreamer, please go ahead and join that. We love it over there. Follow me on Instagram, DoDream1 is the handle. TikTok, DoDream1 is the handle. And I love y'all. Did y'all know that? I think y'all knew that. And thanks so much for all the comments and reaching out to me about how you guys are liking the wave of this channel. I'm happy you guys are liking where we're going, because yeah, y'all, we getting these coins and we helping people, period. I love y'all. Did y'all know that? I think y'all knew that. Anywho, y'all be safe out there, you hear? Bye. Thank you for your time. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.